Hello everyone, this is my Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Shrewsbury Town in the FA Cup, the third round of the FA Cup. Used to be a really famous weekend. I do feel like it's lost a bit of its shine, but in this video, I want to explain why I think we should play a very strong team against Shrewsbury, despite them being a League Two team. Now our form has picked up, hasn't it? Really picked up in recent games in the Premier League, unbeaten in 2026, so we want to keep that up as well. And Shrewsbury are really struggling down in League Two. And obviously, the last we heard off them, their chairman wasn't happy with the ticket prices for this game, £10 for adults, £5 for kids, because obviously they split the profits and it's a big opportunity for them to make money. But the reason why I think we should play a strong team is because, look, we are going down. Simple as that. It would take a minor miracle, and I think the fans, because of how bad the first half of the season's been, deserve a decent FA Cup run to hold on to some hope for this remainder of this season. Can we do a Wigan Athletic? Yes, we're going down, but they won the cup, the FA Cup, when they got relegated. All Wolves fans would take that. And I know we've had a lot of fixtures lately. The fixtures have come thick and fast. But I still think, everyone seems okay. I'm doing this before Rob Edwards' press conference, so if there is any injury news, I won't be aware of it at the moment. But at the time of recording, everybody seems fine. Everybody seems fine. Rodrigo Gomez is tipped for a return as well. So we've got that sort of option. But I'm not saying go completely full strength like the team that's been starting the last few, but keep a lot of them in. Keep a lot of them in, and I think in some cases we might have to, just because of shortages in key areas like midfield and striker. And just on Shrewsbury, obviously a massive game for them. They're obviously will want to survive in League Two, but this is the biggest game of their season. There's no doubt about that. And we've played Shrewsbury, haven't we, before in the FA Cup? I remember going there in League One as well. I might as well mix that into the head-to-head history. I mean, in the FA Cup, the big moment and the big memory I've got is under Nuno. The season we got to the FA Cup semi-final, we played Shrewsbury at Shrewsbury. It took a late Raul Jimenez goal to get us back to a replay. Obviously, replays have been scrapped now, but back then we had a replay and we beat them at Molineux in a not straightforward game. I remember John Ruddy had a few errors, but we did manage to go through eventually. And as I said, we ended up getting to the FA Cup semi-final that season. So that just proves right there, there's a lot of banana skins in the FA Cup. Even when the gap's this big, I mean, you would assume that we could play a complete second string team and beat Shrewsbury. You should be, but the FA Cup brings up some really strange events. Now, we may as well talk. I think this is the big talking point for this game. Obviously, 12:15 kickoff. It's on Discovery Plus, whatever that is. I know it's something to do with TNT Sports these days. I wouldn't even know how to watch it, but I'm going to the game anyway. I'm going. But starting 11. So I think, look, fair enough. Let's just go with what I think will happen and what I'm going to try and predict will happen, mixed in with what I want. So I think Sam Johnston will get a going goal, because obviously Sarr's been number one lately. I don't mind that. Right wing back, I mean, I would have dropped Chachua anyway if this was a Premier League game, but I would have Pedro Lima in there. And I want Pedro Lima to be our main right back going forward, by the way. So I'd have him. You come on against Everton, didn't he? The back three, I would like to, if the fitness is well, maybe bring Doherty in, because he's missed a few games, hasn't he? But maybe stick Doherty in for Mosquera, because he had a bit of a rough game against Everton. He got a bit of a cut, I saw. So put Doherty right centre-back. Keep Santi in there. Keep Krejci in there for me. Keep that stability. And then I'd have Muller-Wolf left wing back. I think he deserves a run out. Hugo Bueno's played a lot of games and he'll probably be knackered. Midfield, now this is interesting. Probably try and go attacking. So play a similar starting team in terms of shape as we did against West Ham, against Everton. So but the difference is I would start Andre, because obviously he hasn't been starting games, he's been coming on. So I'd start Andre. I'd give João Gomez a rest, so it's still strong. Mane is an interesting one. I would actually play Matheus Mane. I would. Just because I think keep the momentum going, try and get him a goal. I would stick in Fer Lopez in there with him, because I think he deserves a run out as well. I would drop Wang Yi-chan, put Rodrigo Gomez in, if he's fit enough to play, that is. I hope he is. He's in contention. And I would actually keep Tolu Arakaderi in there if fit enough. Now, Strand Larson, it'd be interesting to see if he's in the team, because he might not want to get cup tied. If he is willing to play and Wolves do want to play him, I think Strand Larson will start over Tolu. If not, you could go a bit weaker and put Chirera in one of those forward positions. But as it stands, that's the sort of team I would go for. And that team is more than strong enough to win the game. Then you can keep, the likes of Hwang Hee-chan on the bench, obviously Sarr, Mosquera. I'm assuming Chachura will be on the bench. But you can keep people like that on the bench and then bring them on for different options. But we should already have blown Shrewsbury away by the time half-time comes, hopefully, because it's hard to get up for it when you're massive favourites like this. And obviously Shrewsbury will play above their level in a game like this. So in terms of a score prediction, with my head, I think Wolves 3, Shrewsbury 0. That's, it's got to be, hasn't it? Let's say, who should we go for goal scorers? Let's change it up a bit. You know what? I fancy Fer Lopez to get on the score sheet with Pedro Lima, I reckon. Get up there, get a surprise goal. And Muller Wolf. Why not? Let's mix it up. No Tolu in there. But let's mix it up. Why not? With my heart, let's be biased. Well, Wolves 5, Shrewsbury 0. Tolu hat-trick. Mane and Fer Lopez with the goals. So, yeah, we should win. Look, we could. This is the reason why we might not win is because I hope that the players and Rob Edwards don't have the attitude I've got where we're overconfident. Because as I've said, the FA Cup brings up some magic moments, and this could be the magic moment for Shrewsbury. But hopefully, from our point of view, it's not. But yeah, comment your thoughts down below on this. Would you like to see a bit more of a stronger team? I know there's loads of tickets left, so it hasn't really caught the appetite of the Wolves fans. There's so many tickets left. When I brought mine for me, my dad and my son, it's my son's first ever game. My 5-year-old son's coming with us. So there was loads of tickets left when I got them. But what do you think he'll play? Do you want him to go strong? Do you think he will? As usual, please like the video. Please subscribe, everyone. I really do appreciate the support. And comment your thoughts down below. I will do some kind of video for the Shrewsbury game, but obviously because I'm going there with my son, it probably won't be a vlog. If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. I might just do a reaction. But anyway, cheers. I'll catch you after the Shrewsbury game, where I hope Wolves are in the hat for the 4th round of the Cup. Cheers, everyone.